Welcome back to NCC Sports. I'm Will Henschel. Syracuse basketball is reeling, but can a trip to Boston College do the trick? NCC News' Anthony Vasquez is live to talk about the ACC test.
Well, losing streaks are never fun, and in the case of Syracuse, basketball is not very fun right now. 3 consecutive losses in which 2 games came at home, but now trying to stop the Schneid. What's standing in their way next is Boston College. Jim Boeheim and company trying to stop that 3-game losing streak. Boeheim hasn't lost to BC in 5 years, and Girard kicks things off with the 3. Top of the key, but it wasn't the story of the first half, though. Jesse Edwards was. 13 points in the first half for him. He was making stuff happen down low, and Boeheim says he was hitting shots he'd never seen him hit before. He wasn't the only player who stepped up, though. Second half, off a feed from JG3, Justin Taylor buries the 3. Q's up by 8, but the Eagles would not go away without a fight. That is until Jesse Edwards hit him with the hezzy, chef's kiss off the glass, bringing the sauce with that move, and then 4 minutes later, it's number 14 again, off a nice feed from Judah Mintz, somehow gets that layup to go. And by the way, that Mintz kid, he can score it as well. Driving towards the baseline, 15 points for the freshman. Q starting to pull away, and why not end this game with BC's worst nightmare? Edwards, the slam, 27 points for him, a season high. Syracuse rolling, round of applause is deserved. And the Orange stopped the 3-game losing streak with a nice win. And Jim Boeheim, after the game, was quick to praise some of his role players who stepped up.
The game came down. Jesse had a big game inside, and I really think that Symir and Justin Taylor really kept us in the game. It's always difficult when the team comes back and takes the lead against you, and we were able to make good plays, really good plays down the stretch.
SU will try and make it 2 games in a row Wednesday night in Tallahassee, with tip-off set for 7 o'clock.
Thank you, Anthony. And with about 8 minutes to go, it looked a little dicey for Cuse. BC took the lead, and Boeheim called a timeout. How do you think the Orange really responded after that?
I thought they responded quite well, Will. Boeheim took that timeout with 8 minutes to go. He said post-game that his team has not been playing very well when they give up leads. They gave up a lead late against BC. You kind of felt that Conti form, that momentum was starting to change in favor of the Eagles. And coming out of the timeout, Syracuse was on it. Boeheim drew up some fantastic plays out of the timeouts, getting them some easy couple points, including a nice lob to Jesse Edwards. Overall, the Orange played fantastic from the 8-minute mark on.
The 8-minute mark on was really strong, but after losing 3 straight games, how do you think the team responded to a much-needed win?
Judah Mintz said post-game it felt like a weight was lifted off of their shoulders. Boeheim also complimented his team as well. He said post-game that he felt his team was very close to finally getting the job done. They finally got it done tonight, but next up is that road game against Florida State. Syracuse will try to make it 2 in a row, and it's tough to win road games as it is, let alone 2 straight in the ACC.
ACC always a tough test. Thank you, Anthony. When we come back, we'll dive deeper into the Syracuse win over Boston College. We'll see you then.